is the people were reviewing the episode and they went all Grievous and Cheek, and then these people try to say Grievous is some machine and he's some villain, and the same thing for the layer of Grievous. They try to say he has no personality, he has no traits, and the reviewer was to say, he's just trying to feel bad and all this other stupid stuff. So basically me, being the man of the facts, commented on there and said, you guys don't even know what Grievous is. Grievous is a hero, he's not even a monster. So trying to say that he's a monster, it makes no sense. He's a hero out for revenge. So they're sitting here now trying to say, oh, well, blah, 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 blah. But they can't even deny the facts, like I said before, because the facts still exist. Grievous is a hero, that's still a canon fact. So sitting here lying and trying to say, oh, well, you're doing this and they don't know this, and trying Grievous is some machine. But then the thing is, the key point of this article is that the thing on the top says opinions. Hashtag opinions. It does not say hashtag facts, because it's not facts. And basically it just busts Lucasfilm's self once again. Them trying to claim Grievous is some villain, it's just their own opinion. Grievous is a hero, it's a fact. Trying to deny the facts that were put in from Star Wars The Clone Wars lightsaber duels that fitted with Star Wars The Clone Wars, the TV show, and then trying to say Grievous is some villain, he's a machine, and he has no emotions. Grievous is a hero, he has emotions. He laughs heroically. He gets angry. He gets sad. He gets upset. He has emotions. Even in an unfinished episode of the Clone Wars, Grievous literally told Asajj Ventress that he has emotions and that he is not just a machine. He is still a cybernetic, and the Kalish heart still beats in him. So trying to say that Grievous is some machine and blah 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 and all this other stuff, Lucasfilm doesn't even know what they're talking about. These people reviewing the episodes do not know what they're talking about. As a person who has studied Grievous for 6 years, versus these people, they don't know what they're talking about. And trying to say, oh, this is the official people. The official people could be wrong. The official people could be wrong too. It doesn't mean, oh, well, they're blah, 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 and they're right. No, it doesn't. If they're sitting here lying to you and saying, oh, this and this, but then they say, oh, it's your own opinion. Of course, a person who has studied stuff longer than these new people is going to come in and correct them with facts. Grievous is a hero, and it is a fact. Trying to come here and say, oh, it is not, and using your own opinion as a source is not a source. So all the people trying to use Lucasfilm's website and all this stuff, and using StarWars.com and using all these articles and reviews that are saying Grievous is some villain, is not even a source. So you guys are not smart at all. So trying to say, oh, you're not doing this and all this other stuff, you guys are not smart. That's just sad. Grievous is a hero, that's already been proven as a fact. It's not, oh, my opinion on the facts and blah blah blah.
I'm just gonna say this: Grievous is a hero. That's a fact. That's all you need to know. Let's not argue about it. Because I wouldn't argue Grievous hero. You're not gonna win, and that's it. Just even if you don't agree that Grievous is a hero, don't get involved. It's just don't. General Grievous Hero. See this channel right here? You should check it out. Now wait a second. General Grievous, a hero? Don't believe me? You don't believe the Jedi are evil? What? You don't believe that? Check out General Grievous Hero and let him explain and show you how the true hero is actually General Grievous. He's going to explain that to you.
Grievous is a freaking hero, you idiots. Stop thinking Grievous is some in quotation villain just because Lucasfilm says he is a in quotation villain. That is not sources to prove somebody is a in quotation villain. Actions speak louder than words, and Grievous's heroic actions have spoken louder than words.
Stop thinking Grievous is some in quotation villain just because Lucasfilm says he is a in quotation villain. That is not sources to prove somebody is a in quotation villain. Actions speak louder than words, and Grievous's heroic actions have spoken louder than words.
Stop thinking Grievous is some in quotation villain just because Lucasfilm says he is an in quotation villain. That is not sources to prove somebody is an in quotation villain. Actions speak louder than words, and Grievous's heroic actions have spoken louder than words.
No, Grievous knows he's a hero. That's a completely different subject. He knows he's a hero, not thinks. Villains like the Jedi think that they're heroes, but in reality they're villains. Heroes like Grievous know that they're heroes. In reality, they know that they're heroic, but they're portrayed as some villain.
Grievous knows he's a hero. That's a completely different subject. He knows he's a hero, not thinks. Villains like the Jedi think that they're heroes, but in reality they're villains. Heroes like Grievous know that they're heroes. In reality, they know that they're heroic, but they're portrayed as some villain.
Grievous is a freaking hero, you idiots.